full battery on the GoPro with an hour and 3 minutes on here. We made it to Park City, Utah. I don't know if you can see the snow in the background. Year 4 in a row, I believe. The past 3 years we went to Tennessee, North Carolina, and New Hampshire. So first year out west, I'm super stoked. Mitchie's here with us. He's just sleeping right now. So is my mom, and Amanda will be here today. So yeah, we're gonna head out there and tear it up. Yo! Break time, lunchtime. Back at the lodge. Say what's up, Mitchie.
What up?
Watching some football.
Hey! Little more now.
First year out west, amazing time. It was extraordinary. The views were incredible. I think that was my favorite part. But I kind of just put together a little video for you guys. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking, and I only had 2 SD cards. One of them was already fully loaded. The other one I had like an hour and a half on for my GoPro. So I only got an hour and a half of footage, and it was only the first 2 days. And the first 2 days, we took it really slow just because we were still getting used to the air. Hadn't skied in 10 months or so. So it was just a lot to get used to. Then our 3rd day, we took a rest. And then the next 2 days, we found some terrain parks on the mountain, and we did those. So we did do the terrain parks, but like I said, full SD card, couldn't do anything about it. Back home now with a computer to edit these videos. So we did hit the terrain park, got a lot of cool footage besides that, and you're gonna see it here in a minute. But little story, the very first run that we did, my ski fell off, and you guys are gonna see that, and then I end the video real quick on the GoPro. But after that, it fell probably like 10 feet down the mountain. And as soon as I jumped down to go get it, I sunk to my waist in snow. And I was like, oh crap, there's no way I'm getting out of this. So 30 seconds to a minute go by. Nobody goes by on the trail, which I was surprised. So I started like trying to call to people and waving my poles like, hey, hopefully someone sees me. First people that went by didn't want to help. They were just like, sorry, too late. They thought I could get out myself. But second people that passed by, they saw my ski on the side of the trail that I had to take off to get down to retrieve my other ski. And so they helped me out. And I gave them my poles. They pulled me out, said thank you and all that good stuff. And then just went about my day. So yeah, that was pretty cool, pretty funny. And without further ado, because I don't want to make this video too long, let's get into those clips.
Hey guys, sorry about that slower music. I tried to put some of my own on here, but this video editing app that I'm using, or the software, sorry, is not having it. So I guess I'll just be talking for the rest of the video. Um, I will figure it out in the future. Just for right now, I want to get this video up there and I want to get it posted. I'm going to play around with this software a little bit more in the future. But like I said, just for now, we're going to just talk over what we did. So for right here, we were just catching our breath. This was one of the first 2 days that we were out there. I think it was the first day, if I'm not mistaken. And we were just going ham, but taking it easy at the same time because we hadn't skied in a couple months, like I said. So here we go, back on it. I mean, you can see how steep it is from the GoPro. Yes, it's a fisheye, but those angles were crazy. And this is a blue run that we were doing. So the blues on the west coast are like the blacks on the east coast. And the way it goes is you have green, blue, black diamonds, and then double black diamonds. So we didn't do any double blacks, but we did a few black diamonds on the third and fourth days. And those were really tough, but our legs were getting used to it. I think by the last day, we were all pretty sore, but our legs were all pretty used to having to stay in control the whole time. And skiing is a lot different than snowboarding. Because skiing, you kind of gotta lift one foot up while you keep pressure on the other foot, and you're leaning back the whole time. Because if you lean forward, you're falling down the mountain, except when you go over jumps. And I don't know if you saw in the background right there, but that's the second ski lift. Because they had multiple lifts on the mountain as well as restaurants on the mountain. It was pretty sick. Definitely a trip for the books. Here we go. Here's a clip of Mitchie falling. That was good. But yeah, definitely an amazing trip. Kapow. One that I would recommend to anybody. And it was so funny because when we were there, I think we talked to more people that were from outside of Utah than people actually from Utah. But everybody out there was really nice. The town itself was really cool as well because you had one street that was Main Street, and just as it sounds, I mean, it's Main Street, whole bunch of businesses up there. A lot of oh, that's when Mitchie fell. A lot of touristy spots. Um, just a lot of stuff to do.
That's why you got a helmet.
But yeah, we got all of our snow gear beforehand, so we didn't have to buy it there when it was going to be expensive. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and explain the days. So first day we got out there, it was just me, uh, Mitchell, and my mom, and then Amanda arrived when we were skiing, and she came out Monday, the following day, which was our second day. And we all just had a blast the whole time. So I filled up the storage on my GoPro for the first 2 days, took a break our third day, and then when we got back out there for the fourth day, it was windy, it was cold. They had to shut down probably like half of the lifts on our side of the mountain, and then on the other side of the mountain, they shut down probably like two-thirds of them. It was crazy. Winds were getting up to 80 miles an hour, snowing the whole time. You could barely see the person uh, going in front of you. It was just mad, but it was a whole lot of fun. And we came prepared with hand warmers, toe warmers, gloves, helmets. So we weren't getting cold. Um, And then the fourth day, we woke up and I kid you not, it was 8, 9 degrees outside. Um, but once the sun came up, it got up to like 15, 20. It was still really, really chilly. Um, but the powder was there, and that's what we were looking for. So we tried to go on the black diamonds on the last day because they were all very powdery, very smooth, not very many people on them. But it's funny, the fourth day we wanted to ride the gondola to the other side of the mountain, and they had that closed. And they had it closed until like 1 p.m. I guess they were just afraid that the wind might have picked back up because the gondola was going over the valley. So they're just taking precautions. They don't want to see anybody hurt. Which, on the last day, there were so many people getting stretchered off. This wasn't somebody getting stretchered off. I think they were just fixing their snowboard. But yeah, all runs were really good, really fun. I mean, even the greens were fun. They were just really crowded. Um, the blues were really good, really groomed. Um, Again, I'm just beating myself up that I didn't bring an extra SD card or just didn't have one, didn't clear the existing one that I had. Because I really wanted to get videos of the terrain park. That would have been cool. Oh, but yeah, how I said you want to lean back on the mountain on the terrain park when you hit those jumps, you want to lean forward. But yeah, that's pretty much just the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back for more. Thanks. Bye.